Hello, so this time on the James Ramblin Reviews, I'm actually going to be talking about something that I enjoyed because the last thing I talked about on the review show last couple of days there, 2 or 3 days ago, was Stranger Things Tales from 85, but this time I am talking about a movie called Biker, which is a new Indian film, and I did actually do a community tab post, and I said, I'm going to review this film. It was a Netflix movie, I think I mentioned in the sort of description of the community tab post. However, I did actually see a theatrical release, but it just recently came out on Netflix a few days ago, just the 1st of May. And as I'm recording, this is the 5th of May, so just over a few days ago. So there is all of that to be considered. And if you didn't know already, I have done a several amount of Indian cinema movie videos, reviews, whatever you want to call them. And I've just found this kind of new appreciation for them. I want to say it was like late 2024 where there was just this one film that just made me really, really intrigued about Indian cinema, and so I have went on this kind of rampage sort of thing where I've just found a lot of Indian movies and I've enjoyed them. There's a few ways I could describe the ways in which I found a way to watch Indian movies, but overall, I've just enjoyed these sets of films. I will link my videos down below, the playlist of all the Indian movies I've covered on the channel. And I mean, there has been a couple here and there where I'm like, that wasn't a brilliant Indian film, but overall, I've enjoyed a lot of them, especially going to cinema as well to see them with the crowd and things. That was great. So there is all of that. But what you need to know is that this movie Biker, it is all about this guy, as you can guess it, he is trying to be a biker. He's trying to be the biker champion of the world, pretty much. And he's got the rivals. He's got the people he needs to compete against and things like that. But he is there to solely prove to himself and other people that he is the best in the world. He can do everything the right way and be there at the right place at the right time and things like that. Like that kind of theme that you've seen before, where it's a hero trying to prove themselves, improve who they are. Start off being a bit, oh, I'm not sure if I can do this, and then turn it around and be like, you know what? I'm the best in the world. I'm the best person to ever do it. And then you've also got like a love angle in here where he's trying to prove himself to his partner and trying to prove himself to a girl and try to win her over and be the hero of the day and all of that sort of thing. So there is all of that, and I will say that this is a fun movie. It knows what it's trying to do here. It's just trying to be entertainment, put a smile on your face, and it does actually do that because there is comedy in the movie. It makes you laugh because the main character does some silly things and all of that, and then you do have one dance number. There's not loads and loads of dancing scenes, but I have to say that the dance number in the movie is catchy. I thought it was entertaining. It's something I have seen before in Indian movies where you grab a bunch of males and females, they're dancing with pretty pretty lights between them and pretty lights all around them, and they keep dancing and dancing and dancing. So there is that about it, but it is an entertaining sort of way to do it. And the movie does try to focus on how he is trying to be the best, obviously, and you can see how it goes from time to time as you're watching the movie. And I'll be honest, when I was watching this film, there was times where the movie did feel a bit long, but that's not a bad thing because I've just kind of grown used to that sometimes. Like if you watch a film and you're kind of like, when is this gonna end? Sometimes you get that with movies, but it doesn't mean this movie was bad. It just means this movie wasn't perfect, but it was entertaining. It does everything it needs to do. It delivers the themes it's trying to portray, and so overall, I'll give it about a 7 out of 10. It's not like one of the best films I've ever seen in my whole life, but for what it's trying to do, it does everything it needs to do in the span of about, is it 2.5 hours? I think this movie is on for. So there is all of that. So Hope you enjoyed this review, and stay tuned for more reviews on the James Ramblin reviews. I will be back for more videos as per usual. So yeah, see you after, and see you later for another video. Bye.